Everyone, Professor MoneyPigTrading. Today is August 4, 2021. Going to talk about Robinhood Market Inc. That's a retail trading app, and the US ticker name is Hood. Whether it's going to have gamma squeeze or not, like GME 2.0. So I know a lot of people has a lot of relationship with this trading app, especially earlier this year when AMC GME has gamma squeeze. They halted the transaction. A lot of people cannot take profits or eventually lose money. So we're not going to discuss about it. If you lose money, sorry about that. Only going to talk about pure technical, whether it's going to have gamma squeeze or not. So really quick, we're not registered financial advisor. This is just for education contents. Please invest at your own risks. And also, if you haven't liked this video, make sure to like it. That will help our channel tremendously. Any interest in our Discord community, feel free to check out www.moneypigtrading.com. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, or MoneyPigTrading. Feel free to follow to get the latest contents. Left side is the Hood daily chart. Right side GME daily chart. Look very similar. Hood actually IPO 5 days ago, and the first day when the IPO kind of dipped back. First 3 days, just typical IPO name, very volatile. Starting from yesterday, started push back up, and then today is parabolic up all the way up to 85 from the IPO price $38 per share. And the Cathy Wood ARK Investment, they actually bought Hood all the way on the first day. People laugh at her. Now today, people envy her, right? So it's kind of interesting price action. And looking at it, it's very similar to GME before it pull up all the way to $500. This is like today, the reverse hammer candle. And then the next day, GME actually kind of sideways consolidate, close above the previous day. And then the most amazing thing happened the next 2 days, that GME actually pushed all the way up to around $500. Make a lot of people lose a lot of money or make a lot of money. And whether there was something will happen to Hood, let's take a look. So what happened to GME is something called short squeeze. When you are one of the short stocks, on the lower right corner, we actually make an older video on, we'll put the link on the upper right corner. The video was old, we use old microphones, so the volume might not be very good, so you might have to tune on the microphone to hear the audio better. So when you short a stock, you have to borrow the stock from dealer and you have to pay interest rate margin in return. How the dealer is going to get those stocks? They're going to get those stocks from people who hold those stocks and pay those interest rate in return, so that they can get stocks borrowed for the short sellers to short those stocks. The short sellers have only make money when the underlying stocks or cryptocurrency goes down, then they're going to make profits. However, when underlying assets that they're shorting at goes up, then they're going to lose money very quickly. And when they lose money, the way they have to close the position, their short position, is by buying the stock or cryptocurrency back. And by doing so, that will push out the underlying crypto or stock price, and that will make their remaining short position or other short sellers lose more money, and making more of them to take loss and push the stock or cryptocurrency price even higher. And in that case, GME short interests, meaning percentage of their short and their stocks being borrowed to short, was as high as over 100%, which is kind of ridiculous. And the US regulator, SEC, definitely need to kick in and fix this problem. Like why you can short more than 100% of the existing stocks. Something just goes wrong there. But basically, the short interest, more than 100% of the GME stock was borrowed and being shorted. And when the short squeeze happened, the stock price moved up so quickly, and short sellers just keep covering their position by buying the stock back and make the stock price milled up, and that's why it happened. However, in the Robinhood case, it's a little bit different. Since a newly IPO company, you cannot short that company within 30 days after its IPO, which makes sense, right? If it's an IPO company, I know Robinhood has a love-hate relationship, but generally speaking, if it's a newly IPO company, you should congratulate them instead of short them and punch them in the face, right? So kind of makes sense. But in this case, there's no any short interest. You cannot short a Robinhood, so there's really no short squeeze for a Robinhood stocks. However, there's another thing called gamma squeeze. What happens if you buy the call options? Dealers oftentimes have to sell call options to make it as a balance. If you have a question about what does buy call option means, we actually have a beginner option tutorial on the upper right corner. Feel free to check the chapter 1, that's buy call options. Basically, you're betting on the underlying asset to go up, and then your buy call options will go up as well. However, when you sell call options, which is the beginner option tutorial level, chapter 3, we'll put the link on the upper right corner as well. And basically, when the underlying asset goes up, your sell call options will lose money so much and so quickly. So oftentimes, those dealers, they have to buy stock to long to hedge their sell call position. So when the stock price quickly go up, trader buy more call options, dealers will have to buy more stocks to hedge their sell call positions. And when dealers are buying like crazy, the short sellers will have to close their position to stop their loss by buying more stocks. That just create a cycle and just make this underlying stock or cryptocurrency melt up. And that's what happened to GME. However, since Robinhood doesn't have short sellers right now on the stock side, Robinhood can still have a little bit of gamma squeeze and to boost the price up. Let's take a look. So this is a GME option chain back to January this year. You can see the open interest on the call option side, which betting on the underlying asset will go up. There's a ton of open interest, 4 or 5 digits open. And on the other side, the put open interest was relatively low. In this case, Robinhood option just become tradable today. And you can see there are tons of open interest on the call, volume on the call, because we haven't stayed overnight. We don't know how many people actually stay overnight and keep their position open. There's still some put volume, but we don't know how many will hold overnight as well. But there's still way more call than put. That's something notable and potential will cause Robinhood gamma squeeze and make the stock price go up. Retail trader who attack GME and AMC, they're called Wallstreetbets. And using this website, Swaggy Stocks, it's free. You can just register. We're not a partner with them. Just really cool tool. And basically, they provide Wall Street bad sentiment analysis. You can see that you probably cannot see. The circle one is Robinhood. The green means bullish. Red means bearish. Mostly on Wall Street bet, people are betting is bullish. And the second one is Moderna. We actually have a video to talk about it. The price is going up like crazy as well. Links in the upper right corner. Basically Wall Street Bet is focusing on hood today, and that's part of the reason there's so many long call options and causing a little bit of gamma squeeze. And the other thing to look at is using Flow Go, which is our partner. We can see the real-time option flow by the institutes and really help you to understand the market very well. And we're seeing a lot of things called thinkorswim. That means institutes use a huge amount of money to buy regardless whatever they can get hood call options. Today they spent $5.5 million just to long the Robinhood call options. Expire on August 20th with a strike price 65 or 70 calls, which is quite a lot. And it's definitely not from retail traders. So that's definitely something notable. If you're interested in Flow Go, it's really powerful to get you a really good idea real time about the market. You can use our link. The link will be down below. It's $25 for 25-day trial. Very affordable, very powerful, give you a lot of trading ideas. Feel free to check it out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We have to keep an eye on potential Robinhood gamma squeeze. Currently using the 15-notch extension, a little bit of AI together, we calculate with limited data if GME Robinhood can break above 85 all-time high. Next level is around 103 to 105, and then that level breaks, we can see 143 to 145. But right now we really need to see the amount of open interest overnight to better calculate more accurate numbers, and so to see the price action tomorrow as well. So we'll have a small account challenge starting from May. We have 1,500. As of July 9th, this account actually go all the way up to $20,000. That's about 1,300% of returns. I was have a member who joined on June 24. After 1 month on July 24, he started with $2,200, and now his account's about $12,000. So if you're interested in our Discord community, feel free to check out www.moneypigtrading.com. Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, or MoneyPigTrading. Feel free to follow to get our latest contents. And again, we're not a registered financial advisor. Please invest at your own risks. And we don't have any relationship with Robinhood, currently holding Robinhood stocks and long call options as a disclaimer. And let's see what's going on with Robinhood, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.